Hello everybody, welcome to grade 12 economics. I hope you can understand an important points from the last time discussion on part 1. In similar fashion, we are going to discuss part 2 exam, which again, it contains the multiple choice exam. So please listen carefully when we discuss each question together. Don't forget to like and subscribe Dorii Tube channel. Then we start the operation of our exam. Question number 31. What is the role of the false advertising in consumer protection? A. To inform consumers about product quality. B. To mislead consumers about product attributes. C. To promote fair competition among business. D. To ensure government control advertising. So, the right answer is what? To mislead consumers about product attributes when there is a false advertisement in consumer. Why is the consumer protection is necessary? A. Consumers lack awareness for their rights. B. Business should prioritize their own interests. C. Non-government organizations demand it. D. Government control over the market essential. So the right answer is what? It is A. Why is the consumer protection is necessary? In order to what? Consumers lack awareness to their rights. In fact, of this one, it is better to what? There is a necessary or a need of consumer protection. Kanaaf consumer protection maaliif barbaachisa kan jedhu hawaasni maal hin qabu lack of awareness qabaachuu isuu danda'a, information waan sana qabaachuu isuu danda'a. Kanaaf immoo qaama irraa protect isa godhu barbaachisaa jechuudha. Question number 33. Who is responsible for protecting consumers' rights and interests? A. Consumers themselves. B. Government and non-government organizations. C. Business and corporations. D. Media and advertising agencies. So here is the correct answer is government and non-government organization responsible for protecting the consumer's rights and the interest. This is the consumer's themselves. This is not correct. Business and corporation. Those group is run for the profits. They are not responsible for what? Protecting consumer rights. Media and advertising agencies, again, this is not related. The best way to protect the consumer's right and consumer right and interest is what? Government and non-government organization. Kanaaf qaamni itti gaafatamummaa qabu consumer right kan fayyadamtoonni mirgi isaanii akka fedhiin isaaniitii fi mirgi isaanii akka hin tuqamneef qaama kamtu itti gaafatama kan jedhu mootummaa fi miti mootummaa jechuudha. Konsuumarii isaanumaa jedha humna hin qabani. Konsuumarii jechuun uummanni yookaan qaamni itti waa tokkotti fayyada humna hin qabuun daldala akka barbaade gochuu danda'a. Business and corporation isaan kun bu'aaf eegu waan ta'eef waa'ee mirga fayyadamtootaatii wanti isaan dhaabbatanii jiru. Media advertising agencies qaamni product sana beeksisu itti gaafatamummaa fudhachuu qaba jedha. Ammas isaan itti gaafatamummaa fudhatanii isaan meeshaa sobaa gurgurachuun qaamni itti gaafatamummaa guddaa qabu eenyuun mootummaa fi miti mootummaa ta'e jechuudha. What is the significance of the consumer satisfaction for the business? A. Ensure fair price to consumers. B. It promotes healthy competition. C. It maximizes business profit. D. It contributes to business success. So the right answer is what? It is D. Significance for consumer satisfaction is it is good for the business. For it is what? For the success. If there is no consumer satisfaction, maybe the success of the business is in question mark. In order to succeed in the business organization should have to what? Should have to what? Fulfill the satisfaction of the consumer. If the consumer is satisfied with the product, then that business is maybe succeed or become what? Successful. Otherwise, it may be fail down. Kanaaf consumer satisfaction gammachuu yookaan immoo fedhii maamilaa guutuun eenyu fayyada? Dhaabbatuma mataa isaa isa fayyada. Dhaabbanni tokko akka itti fufu isa taasisa. Konsuumeriin tokko wanti inni itti fayyadamu ittiin gammadu taanaan faayidaan inni itti argachirraa argatu suni isan gammachiisu taanaan dhaabbatuma sana deebi'ee isa miidhaa jechuudha. Dhaabbata sanarra deebi'anii hin bitan uummanni yookaan hin iyyataa jechuudha. Kanaaf immoo dhaabbatichi uummata miidha yoo ta'e uummanni immoo qaama jirutti iyyata yoo ta'e mootummaan immoo dhaabbata sanarratti maal godha? Tarkaanfii fudhata. Dhaabbanni sun kufuu danda'a. Kanaaf maamilaaf waan gaarii hojjechuun matuma isaa dhaabbata sana isa fayyada akka inni itti fufuu isa go'aa jechuudha. Question number 35. What is the principle that business should refrain from malpractice and consider consumers' interest? Let I repeat this question. What principle suggests that business should refrain from malpractice and consider consumers' interest? A. Principle of social justice. B. Principle of business profitability. C. Principle of government regulation. D. Principle of consumer choice. The right answer is what? Is this one? Principle of social justice or fair distribution of what? The product. Again, we already defined in detail in our note. Please again go back to refer to what means the principle of social justice. This principle suggests that business should have to refrain themselves from the malpractice or misconduct. The business should have to refrain from misbehavior. This principle is known as what? Principle of social justice. because the resource is belongs to the society. Since the resource is belongs to the society, so the business should have to what? Serve the customer or the consumer in fair ways without any biasedness. This is known as the principle of what? Social justice. Why principle of social justice dubbanne deebi'aati ilaala. Social principle of social justice maal nutti hima? Dhaabbanni biizinesii tokko maal irraa of qusachuu qaba? Amala gadhee irraa of qusachuu qaba. Kanaaf maal fayyaduudhaaf maamiltoota isaa yookaan warra piroodaaktii sanatti fayyaduudhaaf amala gadhee irraa of qusachuu qabaani jechuudha. Maaliif qabeenyi sun jalqabuma kanaan dura isinitti beera. Qabeenyi jalqabatti kan eenyu ture? Haan uummataa ture. Uummata irraa fuudhee oomishee deebisee uummataa yoo miidhu kun maal piraaktisii yookaan amala gadhee jedhama. Kanaafuu wanta qabeenya uummataa ta'e kana amala gadhee sanarraa harkasaa yookaan of duubatti of deebisuu qaba. Irraa of fageessuu qaba jechuu gabaabumatti. Kun immoo maal pirinsipilii kanaan nutti eenyuun principle of social justice jedhama. Question number 36. What is the key characteristics of the information asymmetry in market information? A. Balance of power between buyers and sellers. B. Equal knowledge and information for all parties involved. C. More information held by one party than another. D. Transparent and complete market information. So this is somehow what is already known. C is the answer. The characteristics of information asymmetry. Information asymmetry means when one group has full information and another group has no information. This is known as information asymmetry, biased information. So biased information yoo jennu maal? Qaamni tokko information gahaa qaba, qaamni biraa immoo information hin qabu yoo ta'e maal jennaan information asymmetry jenna jechuudha. Question number 38. Which of the following is potential solution for externality caused by the pollution? Let I repeat it. Which of the following is potential solution for externalities caused by pollution? A. Increasing subsidies for polluting industries. B. Implementing tort lists to increase opportunity cost for the polluters. C. Removing regulation on pollution control. D. Encouraging individuals to take personal responsibility for pollution. The right answer is what? This B. Again, we already discussed this one. Implementing the tort list to increasing the opportunity cost for what? The polluters. Please again go back to refer your lecture notice what we already discussed in detail. Duubatti deebi'aati ilaala. Potential solution baay'ee externality control gochuudhaaf humna gahaa kan qabu isa kami kan jedhu seera kana ilaalle irraa jechuudha. Kanaaf duubatti deebi'an nootti irra jira waan ta'eef ilaalaa deebi'aati. Question number 39. How can subsidies be used as a solution to market failure caused positive externalities? Let I repeat. How can subsidies be used as solution to market failure caused by positive externality? A. By reducing subsidies to discourage positive behavior. B. Providing financial assistance to encourage positive behavior. C. By removing regulation to allow the market to self-correct. D. By encouraging individuals to voluntarily engage in positive behavior. So the right answer is what here? Maybe financially supporting, maybe encourages the positive what? The positive behavior. So this is the right answer. By reducing subsidies, this is not correct. To discourage a positive behavior. Subsidize is one way of what? The positive solution. So reducing subsidize maybe increase the externality rather than what? Reducing. So this is not right. Providing, that means assisting or helping financial incentive to encourage positive behavior. This is true. By removing regulation to allow the market to self-correct, this is not that much. Encouraging individuals to voluntarily engage in positive behavior, this is the best one from the alternative choice. Kanaaf inni kun subsidize jechuun gabaabumatti maal gargaarsa kennuufi jechuudha. Qaama positive externality hojjetu sanaaf gargaarsa gochuu, gargaarsi kun maal financially support gochuu danda'u. The question number 40. In the presence of negative externality, what is the relationship between marginal social cost and marginal private cost? Let I repeat this question again. In the presence of negative externality, what is the relationship between marginal social cost and marginal private cost? A. Marginal social cost is equal to marginal private cost. B. Marginal social cost greater than marginal private cost. C. Marginal social cost less than marginal private cost. D. Marginal social cost is equal to marginal private benefit. Correct answer is what? B. In the presence of negative externality, the marginal social cost is greater than the marginal private cost. What is the expenditure that is made by the society is greater than the expenditure made by the private individual. Yeroo negative externality hin jiru, baasiin uummataa baasii dhaabbata dhuunfaa caalaa jechuudha. Wanta hawaasni baasu wanta dhaabbanni dhuunfaan baasuu oli. Tokkoffaa maaliif caale kan jedhu hawaasni waan lamaaf baasa baasii. Tokko meeshaa dhaabbata kanarraa bituuf baasii tokko baasa. Negative externality waan jiruuf immoo negative externality kana ofirraa dhorkuudhaaf baasii dabalataa baasa hawaasni jechuudha. Meeshaa bituuf ni baasa, tajaajila adda addaatiif ni baasa. Environmentii sun immoo yoo faalame, faalama sanas ofirraa dhorkuuf ni baasa. Kanaaf baasii lama qaba waan ta'eef marginal social cost greater than marginal private cost ta'a jechuudha. Question number 41. What is the condition for the efficiency in the presence of negative externality? Again, let I repeat it. What is the condition for the efficiency in the presence of negative externality? A. Marginal social cost is equal to marginal private cost. B. Marginal social cost is equal to marginal private cost. C. Marginal private cost is equal to price. D. Marginal social benefit is equal to marginal private benefit. The correct answer is what? This one. In the presence of negative condition for efficiency in presence of negative externality, it means that when the private cost equal with the price, there is a condition of efficiency. We already discussed this one in detail. Go back to again refer your note from the last time what we already discussed. Kanaaf yeroo negative externality hin jiru condition for efficiency kan nuti jennu yoo maal ta'e marginal private cost fi price yeroo wal gita ta'e maaltu jira efficiency tu jiraan maal jalatti negative externality jalatti positive externality jalatti akkasii miti ittaane gaaffii jiru waan ta'eef deebiin deebisu. In the presence of positive externality, what is the relationship between marginal social benefit and marginal private benefit? A. Marginal social benefit is equal to marginal private benefit. B. Marginal social benefits greater than marginal private benefits. C. Marginal social benefit less than marginal private benefit. D. Marginal social benefit less than, equal marginal private cost. So the right answer is what? This one. B is the correct answer. When is the presence of positive externality means the social benefit is greater than the private benefit. We already again discussed this one graphically. The marginal social benefit is above what? The marginal private benefit. Yeroo positive externality hin jiru maaltu jira? Faayidaan uummataa faayidaa dhaabbata dhuunfaa ni caala. Positive externality waan jiruuf jechuudha. Faayidaan uummanni argatu kan eenyu caala? Kan dhaabbata dhuunfaa ni caalani jechuudha. Kana fan hunduu hin taaneen deebisirran isa kana jechuudha. Already kanas nootti gahaa wajjin isin ibseera deebi'aati ilaala. What is the term used to describe the gap between profit maximizing level of output and socially optimal level of output? Yet again, I repeat, what is the term used to describe the gap between profit maximizing level of output and socially optimal level of output? A. Deadweight loss. B. Producer surplus. C. Consumer surplus. D. External benefit. So the right answer is what it is. Obvious one, you know this one. Deadweight loss. The deadweight loss is what? The term used or describes the gap between what? Profit maximizing level of the output and the socially optimal level of the output. We already discussed this one again graphically, theoretically. Let we say this is the graph, and social, this is the marginal social cost, and let we say this is the marginal private benefit or social, I mean the private marginal cost. The vertical distance, this one. Here we have marginal social cost, and this is private marginal cost. So the distance between this one is, that is, we have the profit maximizing level, that is the deadweight loss. The vertical distance between marginal social cost and private marginal cost is, there is area of the damage or the area of the deadweight loss. Kana nutti agarsiisanii jechuudha. Marginal social cost hin qabna, marginal private cost hin qabna. Distancing jara lamaan gidduu jiru maal marginal damage jechuudha. Marginal damaging deadweight loss jenneeti graafiyaan yeroo darbe discuss isinii go'ee isinitti agarsiisedha. Kanaaf deebii sirriin isa kam ta'a? A ta'a jechuudha. Question number 44. What is the cause of inefficiency in the presence of externality? A. Underproduction. B. Inequilibrium between marginal private benefit and marginal social cost. C. Overproduction. D. Absence of external cost or benefit. So the answer is what? This one. Equilibrium between marginal benefit and marginal social cost is the cause of inefficiency. When the marginal benefits, the marginal private benefit and the marginal social cost is not equal, it causes what? Inefficiency. So this is the correct answer. Which solution for addressing the externality involving imposing per unit tax equivalent to the difference between socially optimal output and equilibrium output? A. Private bargaining between affected parties. B. Defining and enforcing property rights. C. Pigovian tax or subsidy. D. Market-based regulation. Again, we already discussed in detail about this one. The Pigovian taxation or subsidize is the best one. Ring what? The solution for addressing externality involving what? Improving per unit tax, which is proposed by the well-known economist Pigo. The Pigovian taxation is the best one. Why kanatis bal'ina irratti dubbanne irrani why Pigovian taxation best way externality ittiin to'annu keessa gibira jenneera yookaan tax jenneera. Taxing per unit production dhaabbanni suni buusuu irratti qaraxa buusuu yookaan gibira buusuu. Kanammoo yaada kana proposal goeenyuun Pigo economistii baay'ee beekamaa kan ta'e Pigo kan jedhamu. Kanaaf Pigovian taxation jedhamee beekama. Question number 46. Which economist proposed the solution of private bargaining between affected parties to address the externalities? A. Pigo, B. Quez, C. Adam Smith, D. Keynes. Correct answer is B. Quez is an economist who for the first time proposed the idea of what's the solution for private bargaining between affected parties to address what the externalities without government interference. Egaa akka yaada Quez kanatti akkaataa yeroo darbe irratti dubbanne rakkoo externality dhufu kana hir'isuuf qaamni lamaan affected kan ta'e walitti dhufanii waliin yoo dubbatan externality kana maal gochuu hir'isuun ni danda'ama jedha. Harki mootummaa yookaan qaamni sadaffaa osoo keessa seenin qaamni lamaan miidhee fi kan miidhame waliin dhufanii yoo waliin dubbatan externality hir'isuun ni danda'ama yaan jedhu yaada kana proposal goe Quez namicha jedhamu kana jechuudha. Question number 47. Which solution is commonly used to combat adverse selection in the context of lending money? Let I repeat it. Which solution is commonly used to combat adverse selection in the context of lending money? A. Signaling, B. Imposing regulation, C. Screening, D. Implementing private bargain. So the correct answer is what? Screening. Especially which is related with what? The moral hazards. Screening is the best way for what? Lending the money for the potential customers. Many lending irratti adverse selection keessa instrument of adverse selection keessa best kan ta'e eenyuun screening jechuudha. Yeroo darbe ilaallenna screening yoo jennu steepii 4-5 keessa darbeet namni tokko qarshii argachuu danda'a. Fakkeenya baankonni jedhee isinitti himeeranii jechuudha. Potentially customer potentially qabu background isaa maal fakkaata, history isaa maal fakkaata, dandeettiin inni kaffalu maal fakkaata. Steepii waan kana yoo darbe namicha sanaaf baankii sun liqeessuufii danda'a jennee yeroo darbe irratti dubbanneerra. Please go back again, refer your notice from the last time discussion on the video part. I think it is 4 or 5. Question number 48. Which of the following is an example of private provision of excludable public goods? A. Street lighting. B. National park with entrance fee. C. Movies and music concerts. D. Flower farming. So the right answer is what? This one. From the given alternative, the best answer is C. This is the public. Again, this is the public. The right answer is C. Movies and the concert is maybe left for what? For the private. Ga private provision, private in tokkodha dhiyeessuu danda'a jedhee mootummaan harka keessaa baafachuu ni danda'a jennee yeroo darbe kan nuti ilaalle fakkeenyaaf fiilmii ta'uu danda'a yookaan immoo koonsartii muuziqaa eenyuu fi dhaabbata dhuunfatee gallakkisuu danda'a jennee ilaalleerra. Question number 15. In the presence of positive externality, the market tends to A. Overproduce goods. B. Produce socially optimal quantity of the good. C. Underproduce good. D. None of the above. So in the presence of what? The positive externality, there is what? The existence of underproduction. Good is underproduced. In case of what? In case of presence of positive externality. In the presence of the negative externality, there is an overproduction of a good may be happened. This is the difference. Yeroo positive externality yoo jiraatu underproduction itti uumama. Graafii allaalleerra yeroo darbe. Negative externality hin jira yoo ta'e immoo overproduction itti dhufa jechuudha. Question number 51. Which of the following is an example of negative externality? Increased safety due to street lights, higher productivity due to education, pollution from textile or laser emission, D. Increased honey production from flower farming. So an example of negative externality is the correct answer is what? C. Pollution from textile or laser emission. Except C, all are positive. Increased safety due to street lights, this is positive externality. Higher productivity due to education, this is positive externality. Increased honey production from flower farming, this is positive externality. So C is what? The negative externality. Egaa C irraa kan hafe hundi isaaniitu maal? Positive. C garuu negative externality. Question number 52. Which of the following is mechanism for providing the efficient level of public goods? A. Private provision of excludable public goods. B. Private bargaining. C. Per unit tax. D. All of the above. Right answer is what? All of the above is correct answer. Mechanism for providing the efficient level of public goods. The best way to supply the efficient level of public goods is what? Private provision of excludable goods. Yes, it is true. For example, such as a movie and a concert. Private bargaining. Again, this is the best way for efficient level of public goods. Per unit tax. Again, this is the best way of efficient level of public goods. Therefore, all are what? The correct answer. Egaa efficiency yookaan immoo haala gahaa ta'een public goodii tokko dhiyeessuuf kamtu nu barbaachisa jedha. Dhaabbanni dhuunfaan warra exclude ta'ee dhiyeessuu ni danda'a jedha. Kuni dhugaadha. Fakkeenyaaf maal jenneera fiilmii fi koonsartii jenneera. Kun amma dhaabbanni dhuunfaan dhiyeessuu ni danda'ani sirriidha. Private bargaining namoonni walitti dhufanii waliin mari'achuudhaan dhiyeessuu ni danda'u. Kunis waan gaariidha. Per unit tax kunis efficientiin akka jiraatu taasisa. Externalitiin akka badu taasisa jechuudha. Kanaaf hundi isaatu sirriidha. What is the main problem associated with the asymmetric information known as moral hazard, public goods problem, adverse selection, market failure? So, asymmetric information is related with what? C. Adverse selection. Adverse selection is related with asymmetric information, or it is unbiased information or hidden information. But moral hazard is related with hidden action, not hidden or asymmetric information. Moral hazard is not related with the information. It is related with hidden action of an individual from another party. But the adverse selection is related with asymmetric or biased information. Adverse selection maali wajjin walitti hidhata qaba. Asymmetric information information gahaa hin taane wajjin wal gala. Qaamni tokko information qaba, qaamni tokko information hin qabu yoo ta'e adverse selection fida. Moral hazard immoo wanta dhokataa ta'e yookaan immoo qaamni tokko wanta dhoksaan taasisu jechuudhaan amala dhokataa yeroo qabaatudha jechuudha. Kun garaagarummaa maayitii moral hazard fi adverse selection yeroo darbe irratti ilaalle waan ta'eef ammas duubatti deebi'aati sirriitti ilaalaa. Question number 54. What happened to the resource allocation in the presence of externality? A. Resources are allocated efficiently. B. Resources are underallocated. C. Resources are overallocated. D. Inefficient allocation of resource. So the right answer is what? D. What happens to resource allocation in the presence of externality? When there is the externality, resources are allocated efficiently. This is false, completely false. Resources are under allocated. This is true. Resources are over allocated. Again, this is true. But the best one, the inefficient allocation of the resource is the best answer. Inefficient allocation means it includes both resource over allocation and resource under allocation. So the best answer is what? Efficient allocation of resource is the presence of externality. Ega resourcing tokko resource allocation in presence, what happens to the resource allocation is the presence of externality yeroo jedhu kan externality jiraannan maaltu jira, under production jira yookaan under allocation jira, over allocation is hin jiraan, over production under production is hin jiraan. Garuu jara kana lamaan kan walitti qabatee jiru maa'in inefficient allocation resource waan ta'eef best answer ta'aaf isa kanaaf jechuudha. Which of the following is characteristic of externalities? They can be positive or negative. They only occur in the market transaction. C, they can be eliminated through private bargain. D, they have no impact or resource allocation. So the correct answer is what? It is A. Externality is, it can be what? It can be positive or negative. This is the best characteristics. They are only occur in the market transaction. This is false. They can eliminate through the private bargaining. This is no. They have no impact on resource allocation. This is again no. So the best characteristics of the externality is it can be positive or it can be what? The negative. Question number 56. What is the main objective of Pigovian taxation? A, to eliminate externality completely. B, to reduce the negative effect of externality. C, to increase government revenue. D, to encourage production of private goods. The correct answer is what? B. The main objective of what the Pigovian taxation is to reduce the negative effect of externality by imposing per unit of taxing. Kanaaf kaayyoo guddaan Pigovian taxation maa inni externality hir'isuwani. Kunis per production yookaan per unit of quantity produced jedhan. Maa inni gibirri yoo irratti bu'e yookaan immoo taaksii yoo irratti bu'e dhaabbanni sun ofiinuu externality hir'isaa deemaa kan jedhudha yaada kana qaba. Kanaaf deebii sirriin B ta'a jechuudha. Question number 57. What is the purpose of increasing consumer awareness? A, to promote unfair business practice. B, to safeguard the interest of the business. C, to ensure a swift resolution of the business agreements. D, to make consumers more informed about their rights. This is obvious what you know. This is the answer. To make the main purpose of increasing consumer awareness means to make consumer more informed about their rights. This is the right answer. Kaayyoo guddaan increase consumer awareness akka fayyadamtoon awareness argatan yookaan immoo kaka'umsa akka isaan argatan kaayyoon inni guddaan maaliifi consumeroonni sun maal informationii sirrii akka ta'e akka argataniif waa'ee productii sanaa jechuudha. The last question number 58. Which of the following is not potential solution for market failure? A. Private market solution. B. Voluntary collective action solution. C. Government imposed solution. D. Market deregulation. So the right answer is what? Yes, D. D is the correct answer. Market deregulation is what? Not potential solution for market failure. All are the solution for the market failure except what? Except D. Private market solution, this is the best one. Voluntary collective action, this is again the solution, that is voluntary collective means bargaining. Government imposed solution, this is through taxes, this is through correct. Market deregulation, this is not correct. It is rather than market, if it is market regulation, it is the best one. But there is deregulation, means it is a negative. So this is not true. Kanaaf best solution yookaan furmaata gaarii market failure dhorkuudhaaf kamtu sirrii miti kan jedhu. Kanaaf deebiin isaa maal ta'a? Diidha. Diin sirrii miti. Private market solution sirriidha. Voluntary collective action kunis qaamni miidhame baargeen walitti dhufee waliin haasa'ee furuu rakkoo market failure sana hambisuu ni danda'a sirriidha. Government imposed kan jedhu solution kunis market failure furmaata ta'a jechuudha. Government imposed yoo jennu maal taaksii fa'aa irratti buusuu danda'a jechuudha. Garuu market deregulation hin ta'u market regulation odoo ta'e market eeguwaan regulation itti baasuwaan seera itti baasuwaan eeguu osoo ta'e market failure dhorkuu ni danda'a. Deregulation yoo jennu maal negative agarsiisa hin ta'u. So this is all about what? The end of this question. Maybe another video also I prepare on chapter 3 again on workouts. This is the end of multiple choice. For today, let we stop on this, but we will continue by another video. See you. Thank you.